me free. Where are you now? Do you feel safe?
Whew. Good morning, guys. We have finally made it to Daegu. I have been awake since 5 a.m. But yeah, we are here. It's about 11. I am starving. So we are gonna go get brunch. We're gonna get some traditional Daegu avocado toast. So yeah, we're going to a place called Upsan Veranda, and it just opened, so hopefully they're ready for me because I am ready for them. Let's eat. Okay, so we have made it. We're in like more of central Daegu again. That lunch was totally worth the wait. I got like a pesto toast, and the pesto was so good. It wasn't strong at all. Anyway, now we are in this park called the February 28th Democratic Movement Memorial Park, I think. And it's basically in kind of memorial for uprising of high school students in the 60s against like all these crazy things that the dictatorship was asking of like Korea. And so they were kind of the first people to rise up, and then it just like spread like wildfire, and there were a bunch of demonstrations, and it led to the April Revolution, which is really cool. Another thing is that when I was here, oh my god, the cicadas are insane. When I was here last year, we came in May, I came with my boyfriend, and we stopped by this park and we saw Santa. And basically what it is you can send yourself a letter, like a postcard, and they will send it to you during Christmas time. So we did this in May, and I completely forgot about it until suddenly my boyfriend texted me and was like, yeah, we just got a postcard from ourselves from Daegu around Christmas time. So I'm not sure. I don't think they do it internationally. It's like free postage. But definitely if you live in Korea, you can do it. So I'm gonna do one right now, and then I'll update you in December when I get it. Let's go.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la.
Wanna taste your beauty, but you might have better things to do. But if you want to, you know I want you to. If you want to, you know I want you to.
Okay, so next stop is Kim Gwang-seok Gil, and Kim Gwang-seok is, you can maybe think of him as like the Bob Dylan of Korea. He is the most beloved folk singer.
아무것도 가진 것 없는 이에게
And he is from Daegu. So yeah, he's really celebrated and really famous here. He died kind of tragically and mysteriously. He's just kind of like this legend, and everyone loves him. Everyone like remakes his songs, and you hear him all the time. Like you definitely will recognize his voice. I'll play some of his music now, but this whole area is just dedicated to him. Lots of murals. And yeah, let's look around.
수많은 진리와 양심의 그 문자 찬란한 그 빛에는 멀지 않으리 이웃과 벗들의 웃음 속에는 조그만 타락이 울려 나오면 나는 부르리 나의 노래들 나는 부르리 가난한 마음을
평화나 오직 너만 있을 뿐이야 틈틈을 기다리던 새벽이 오면 어제 허락하지
Never in a million years. No. I can't check in until 5 p.m. so I had this random slot of 2 hours. So I decided to go to Daegu Tower, or the Parasam 83 Tower, because I had never been there before. And let me say, I went there so you guys don't have to. It's just a little cheesy, like all the photo zones are very like I could make them myself kind of thing, like very low budge. And it's a lot smaller than Busan Tower. The only funny thing was they had, like, you could jump as you saw, and that boy was so terrified, and I don't know how he kept his shoes on because he was wearing slip-ons and like what. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if it would be worth the 10,000, and then it's kind of in the middle of nowhere unless you're going to eWorld. Like, I currently have to walk about 20 minutes to catch a bus, so it's definitely not a do or die kind of thing. There are so many more cool things to do in Daegu, but luckily they had postcards. So yeah, I got everybody postcards from Daegu as promised, even though there were more postcards about other cities. Like, I struggled to find the Daegu ones because people had bought all the Daegu ones. There were plenty of Andong, but you guys wanted Daegu, so I got Daegu postcards. And now I'm going to walk down this hill for forever and catch a bus, get in my Airbnb, take a cold shower, and then I'm gonna meet up with an old Yonsei friend, Keiko, for dinner, and we're gonna explore this really cool area called Banwoldang, which was my favorite area when I came here last time. I'm gonna get out of the street. So yeah, search for a bus continues. See you at the Airbnb. So I made it to my glorious Airbnb. The light's gonna get weird. Rolling up the windows. Okay, I'm on the 19th floor. It's beautiful. I'm actually gonna do a apartment tour for this place because this is like the ideal layout of a Korean apartment, and I actually found 3 different places in this building that were listed on Jikbang, so I know all the deets, how much it costs and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do an apartment tour of this because this is like a very, very, very common layout. So if you really like this, you can find it, and this is like a little guide to what the prices are. So that will be a separate video next week. This is a TV, but it's in art mode right now. How cool. But here's my view. Not too bad, right? Gonna take a nap, then we're gonna go meet Keiko. Bye. Just checking in to say the temperature is perfect. The sun has almost set, so it is like lovely, lovely warm. So now we're gonna go find Keiko, who is only my friend because I annoyed the hell out of her when Kayla and I would sit in the common room at Yonsei in our dorm, and she would always be in there like doing something productive and we would just be annoying her, and so we forced her to be our friend, and now she is here. She's living in Daegu and I haven't seen her since Yonsei. So yeah, let's go find her, get some food. Ooh. From Daegu. It is a lovely day. So this morning I kind of had a lazy morning. I filmed an apartment tour, and then I've been waking up for both of these trips. I woke up very, very early yesterday and the day before that, so I kind of just wanted to sleep in. So I slept in and just had a cup of coffee here, and it was really nice. And now we're gonna go head out and see just a little bit more of Daegu before I head home. I can hear that there is some kind of demonstration or protest like in the direction which I'm walking, so we'll see what that's about, and then we're going to hopefully get me some food because I'm quite hungry. So yeah, let's go.
But it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, the light I've never known. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road.
Okay, so what did we all do today? I walked over to Romance Papa, which is, as you saw, like the cutest cafe ever. So I just sat there and it was really nice. I read a book that Keiko gave me, which is lovely. And now I'm going to head over to the cathedral area because actually Daegu is where like Catholicism started, and like Catholicism started here not with a missionary, but like with a monk went to China and discovered Catholicism and brought it over here. So people say that the religion caught on so strongly because it wasn't brought by a foreigner, it was brought by like a Korean. So yeah, just interesting if any of you guys are religious. And yeah, we're gonna go walk over there, and it's interesting because now there are were missionaries who came and like lived there. So there are some houses that are like Western style, which is really cool. So let's go back into the sun. I really don't want to. Let's go.
So I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, but don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you never did before. And it ain't no use in calling out.
Daegu and its misters remind me of Palm Springs, and it feels so good. Oh my god, thank you, Daegu.
I can't hear you anymore. I'm a thinking and a wondering, walking.
don't know what it is about older houses, but I hate looking in the windows because I always think some ghost is gonna look back at me. So if I'm filming and you guys see a ghost peeking out of the window, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
I once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honeybee. I can tell. But goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I'll just say fairly well.
Daegu is quite famous for its bakeries, so I have to grab some stuff for my coworkers. And I'm heading to one that is rather famous, I think. I hope. Can't go wrong with bread. But yeah, we're gonna grab some bread and then slowly make our way to the train station. I'm home from Daegu. It was a very great trip. Daegu's a really interesting city because most other cities in Korea, other than Seoul, tend to only have like very, very young people. So like elementary, middle school, high school, and then very, very old people, because most of the young adults, I would say, go to Seoul to find work. So for some reason, Daegu is one of the only cities that has really held on to like a high number of young people. There's like youth there, so it's just a really cool place. The area I showed you guys, the Banwodang, is, I would compare it to like a Myeongdong meets Hongdae vibe. Yeah, that's what it is. It's relatively easy to get around. Taxis are a little bit cheaper there. So if you are looking for another kind of major city to hit, if you've been to Busan, definitely hit up Daegu next. It's just a really fun place. I hope that you enjoyed the vlog. Sorry, I'm sweaty again. I just walked home from work. It's actually like the next week. Hope you enjoyed Daegu, and I will see you guys next time. The next video will actually be from my meetup. I had a really awesome meetup in Seoul. I'm so excited. And then after that, on Wednesday, I will show you guys that apartment tour I promised you. So I will see you guys then. Bye!